What's up, guys? Good morning. It's Jonathan with One Big Impact. So I want to talk about a couple things. This is day 2 of the challenge. By the way, if you're new here, please check us out on Facebook. Our group is called Healthy Living for a Healthy Life. Really quick, I just wanted to share some very important things to remember when you're following Atkins, or basically any type of low carbohydrate diet or any fasting process. You have something called steak. That's not the answer. Protein, taken in excess, converts into glycogen. What a lot of people don't take into consideration is the fact that too much protein turns into sugar inside your body, therefore creating an excess of glycogen. A lot of people don't understand that Atkins is not as much protein as you can possibly handle. So many people, including myself, have gone to proteins and fats and things like that as an assistance to be able to keep full if in between meals. Now, here's the problem with that. If it goes on for too long, meaning you eat, so many calories, whatever amount that may be for your body, then unfortunately, you're going to jump out of ketosis, okay? And yes, that is the least of your worries in the respect of your ultimate goal. Your ultimate goal is to lose weight, right? So, that being said, you have to be very careful about consuming far too much protein. So if you're in between meals and you find yourself hungry, a lot of people will go to meats and cheeses. And although they do get you fuller faster, let's be completely honest, the people with the bottomless pit appetites like myself can really eat far too much. Now, something besides that, even besides the whole converting it and jumping you out of ketosis, one of the more important things is you're going to put yourself into a massive caloric surplus. One little piece of steak like this, just one of these little guys, could be 300 calories. Now, I don't know about you, but if you've ever tracked how long it takes to burn 300 calories, you might have to run a 5K. Are you going to eat that piece of steak and then run a 5K? No, because you could just skip it. There would be no reason to. The other thing that I want to take into consideration and explain to you is fats. Fats are okay. Obviously, they're going to be your friend on low carbohydrate regimens. But here's the thing. One little piece of this butter here is going to be about 100 calories. Half a stick, maybe 500. Now, if you're going to try to lose weight and you think that you're going to be able to successfully do this while not putting yourself in a caloric surplus, you're crazy. I'm not saying it's 100% based on that. Obviously, your body becomes more proficient at burning fuel and you don't have to worry so much about the calories. But if you're stalling out and you're not sure why and you're wondering, hey, what the hell's going on with my progress? My body's not moving. I don't know what the hell is going on. That's probably the culprit. So it's very, very easy to eat in a caloric surplus. Now, one more thing that I want to talk about. So when you snack on meats and cheeses, you have to be careful because I would never go over like 1 or 2 ounces of meat, 1 or 2 ounces of cheese. Eat it slowly and let your body consume it. Here's the thing. Here's the big picture. The big picture is if you drink a good bottle of water, okay, before you eat this meat and cheese and you eat it nice and slow, you're going to be perfectly fine. Here's another thing. Check it out. So if you're exercising like crazy, now not in the beginning phases of the Atkins, but say you're a world-class athlete or something like that, and you find yourself, you're pumping iron 5-6 times a day, you might be able to get away with, more carbohydrates, 50-60 carbs versus 30-40 for somebody that's sedentary. Now, those are not numbers for induction, but just keep that in mind in a later process. Also, if you make it through the first week or so, usually you're going to be perfectly fine and your hunger will subside. So maybe just get through the struggle. And I'm saying that because a lot of you guys on the challenge are going to go through that process. You were probably eating in a massive caloric surplus. You were eating lots of carbohydrates, refined sugars, like soda and donuts and just whatever came across you because the world's stressed out and we're all eating whatever, right? Okay, so you have to remember that the most important thing, the next most important thing is your vegetables. Now, people underestimate vegetables constantly. They think, you know what, I can eat Atkins. The old way of Atkins, understanding it, people said, well, I can eat as much meat and cheese as I want. And then now if you look at the new books, it's not so much the case. So in addition to that, you also can't, now that we know, it's pretty well known in the Atkins world, that you can very well eat vegetables. But you have to stay away from the starchy vegetables. But more importantly, guys, this is, I can't stress this enough. That spinach right there, cooking, okay? The difference between a cup of this, a cup of spinach, and a cup and a half or a cup and a quarter of spinach, maybe not spinach, but this is a good example, can literally pop you out of ketosis and stop you from losing weight. That can stall your progress. It's really important that you don't let that happen. And you understand the importance of measurements, and of course, with meats, the importance of weight. If you don't know these things, and if you don't practice them, and you're wandering around and you're like, I don't know why I'm not getting results. I used to get results. Well, you probably used to do a lot of those things, or maybe you weren't as stressed out, you weren't eating as much, or whatever. The third, or the very final thing that I want to talk about is the difference between cooking a vegetable and not cooking a vegetable. Many people don't understand the difference between the two. If you're following one of my meal plans, you just ask for clarification. It's very simple. Most things are pretty obvious. I'm not going to make tacos with non-cooked bell peppers or something like that, but just think about it. What you don't understand is the difference between a bell pepper cooked and a bell pepper raw is significant because all the sugars are released after cooking. So you have to understand, if you are cooking an item and you are not cooking an item, there's going to be a massive difference, and that could very well pop you right out of ketosis. You guys, if you streamline this process, Atkins induction, you can get amazing results, as many of you know. But if you screw it up and think you know everything and you think that I can just do it him and haw here and there, it doesn't work like that. That's like going into a job and showing up 3 hours late and thinking you're going to get a freaking raise. You're not. Nobody's going to do that. They're going to fire you, just like your results. Your results are going to fire you. Stay on track, you guys. I hope this information helped you. Be stronger than excuses. Remember to spread love, not hate. Drink your damn water. As always, #TeamBoo. Have a beautiful day, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.